Can we please have a real and honest discussion about mods for a second, please? Because so many people spread misinformation and lies about something that they obviously have no knowledge about. Let's clarify what I'm talking about here. Okay, so over a year ago, there was a controversy on BethesdaNet, which is their version of Nexus, where users can upload mods and use the mods for their game, for Skyrim or Fallout 4, which was their way of allowing mods to be used on consoles. So a little bit over a year ago, Fallout 4 mods were first introduced on consoles and was the beginning of mod use for console users, which in theory would be a good thing, right? But some people are not happy. They think that console users should not have mods because they steal mods from hardworking PC gamers that make their mods for free, put so much effort into their mods, and those terrible console peasants steal the mods from the hardworking PC gamers and put it on the Xbox without permission. And obviously anybody who would go out and say that, because I've seen videos about Xbox users stealing mods from PC gamers, and so many people talking about this like it's the truth. These people obviously do not know how modding works on the Xbox and how modding works on BethesdaNet. They obviously have no fucking clue, because if they did, they wouldn't say something as stupid as that Xbox gamers, that console gamers are stealing mods from PC gamers, because guess what? It's not console gamers that are stealing mods, it's other PC gamers. That's right. Because in order to make a mod and publish it on BethesdaNet, you must own the creation kit. You must have access to the creation kit. And in order to have access to the creation kit, you need to have the PC version of Fallout 4. So that means it's other PC gamers that are stealing mods from PC gamers, and not console gamers stealing mods from PC gamers. Console gamers have no access to the creation kit and can therefore be unable to steal mods. You can't just download the mod and publish it on BethesdaNet. That's not how it works. You must publish it through the creation kit on the PC. So before we continue with this discussion, we need to at least clarify that and make sure everybody understands that, because there's so many people. I've seen so many people make videos about this when this was a huge issue last year when mods were first available on Xbox, saying that console gamers are so terrible, they're stealing mods, except it's not console gamers, it's other PC gamers, dipshits. So it's already obvious that people who talk about this, most of the people who talked about this and made it to be a big deal, meanwhile, first of all, the whole modding thing, stealing mods and putting it on the Xbox, it's a non-issue. People made it to be such an important issue, something that's such a big deal. It's not important at all. It's not even an issue. It shouldn't even be talked about. The only reason why I am talking about it is because people are spreading so much misinformation and obviously do not know what the hell they're talking about. Oh, but it gets worse. It gets even worse than that. There are people who think that mod creators actually have legal rights. It's crazy. People actually think that people who make mods for a video game that's owned by a company, that they have the right to that creation. Wrong. Don't believe me? Let's read the end user license agreement for the creation kit on Skyrim. So, restrictions on use. The editor is and shall remain the copyrighted property of Bethesda Softworks and or its designees, and you shall take no action inconsistent with such title or ownership, except as set forth in Section 5 below. You may not cause or permit the sale or other commercial distribution or commercial exploitation, example, renting, license, sublicensing, leasing, disseminating, uploading, downloading, transmitting, whether on a pay-per-play basis or otherwise, of any new materials without the express prior written consent of an authorized representative of Bethesda Softworks. This includes distributing new materials as part of any compilation you and or other product users may create. So what does this mean? It's pretty simple. It's as clear as day. You have no right to your mod. Once you use the creation kit, which was created by Bethesda, which is a tool given to you by Bethesda for a game created by Bethesda, you have absolutely no legal rights to your mod. Sorry, but you don't. if you create a mod through the creation kit for Skyrim or Fallout or whatever game Bethesda made, you are automatically forfeiting any legal rights you might have because you have no copyright at all to what you created. Zilch. If it's an original creation that you made that has nothing to do with Skyrim and you just put in the mod, you still have legal rights to that mod. That's still your copyrighted work. Like if it's a song or a painting or something that you created that you have the rights to. But once you use the creation kit and make it into a mod, you are automatically licensing that to Bethesda. Bethesda has the right to use that creation that you made. And so let's talk about another scenario of whiny, entitled mod creators complaining about mod theft. Except instead of users putting it on the Xbox, it's actually Bethesda themselves that stole the mod. Except in this end user license agreement, it clearly says that using the creation kit, you forfeit all your rights to whatever you created and give it to Bethesda. So Bethesda didn't steal shit. I'm sorry, but they didn't. You made something for the game, for Fallout New Vegas, and Bethesda decided to use it for a quest in Far Harbor. Well, sorry, but you have no rights to the mod. If you wanna make a moral argument about mod use and mod theft, that's fine. But I'm not making a moral argument. I'm just talking about legal facts. You have no rights. Mod creators have no rights. Sorry, but it's the truth. You have zero rights to what you created. So when you complain to Bethesda, they stole my mod. Read the fucking EULA. That's all I have to say about that. Nobody can steal something from you that you have no rights to. If you cannot commercially sell what you supposedly created and what you supposedly have the rights to, then you have zero grounds to stand on when you try to claim that you have some kind of copyright on what you created. There was this fucking mod creator that did a copyright strike against MXR Mods, who is probably, I think, the most popular Skyrim mod reviewer, Skyrim/Fallout mod reviewer, I think, because he's got like over 1 million subscribers. So this dumb fucking bitch that created this mod that MXR reviewed sent him a copyright strike on his channel. And if you want my opinion on what should happen to this person, she should get in big trouble for committing fraud, because that's exactly what she did. She claimed copyright for something she has absolutely no legal rights to. She used a creation kit given by a company, owned by that company, for a game owned by a certain company that has nothing to do with her. So this person should get in big trouble for committing fraud. She gets sued, thrown in the slammer, I don't know. But come on, this is ridiculous. What's even more ridiculous to me is that I've seen videos from certain YouTubers that I guess you could say I have a history with, that I've had discussions and debates with, and they have actually argued to me that piracy is moral, and there's nothing wrong with piracy. It does not harm the developer or publisher in any way, and there's nothing wrong with piracy, and it actually benefits the gaming industry. The same people who said this made videos angry about mods being stolen. So it's obvious that, at least when it comes to this particular issue, they care more about their feelings, their personal animosity against consoles, and mod theft in heavy air quotes. They care about that, in which mod creators have absolutely no legal rights. They care about that, but they don't care about piracy when the developers and publishers actually do have legal rights to what they created, and people can't just download it for free and hurt the people who make that game. They don't care about that, but they care about stupid little fucking mods getting stolen. But they don't care about actual full games that people actually worked hard on and actually have the rights to. I think there's something wrong with that way of thinking. But before I end this video, I will say that there are definitely moral implications for people who take mods from other users and claim it as their own. That's fucked up. But if you actually give credit to the person and, let's say, put on Xbox or whatever, then there's nothing else that needs to be done. There's nothing morally wrong about that. So on the Bethesda.net website, it actually is against the rules to steal mods from other users. But that's not for legal reasons. They have the legal rights to do whatever the hell they want with mods for their games. They're not doing it for legal reasons. They're doing it because all these whiny crybaby bitches, all these crybaby millennial bitches decide to throw a temper tantrum over mods getting stolen and put on Xbox. They're only doing it to appease these pathetic people. But there's just one more thing I have to say before I end the video. A lot of people are going to heavily criticize me for this video. I'm probably going to get more negative feedback on this video than the how esports are not real sports video that I made. But that's okay. I'm not here to appease everybody. I'm not here to have opinions and viewpoints that are pleasing to everybody, except this is more factual than opinion. I mean, it is my opinion that I think that mod creators are entitled, but it's a fact to say that they have absolutely no rights whatsoever. Mods are amazing. They make games last much longer than they usually would. Skyrim modding community has been going strong for 6 years, and the game is still lasting with so many mods like Beyond Skyrim and other mods that really make the game so much bigger than it used to be. And they should definitely be commended for what they do. They do a good service for the community, but don't mistake that for legal rights, which they have none of. They have zero legal rights whatsoever to their property, which isn't theirs, and that is supported by the end user license agreement of the creation kit that they're using to make the mods in the first place. And just the fact that you do not own anything if it's something that you base off of someone else's intellectual property. And I know I'm going to get a lot of backlash for making this video, but the truth needs to be said.